Okay. Yeah. No, because I've started it. It now starts in 4 minutes. Oh, God. Oh, I've got feedback there. Hey!
Yeah, we are live on YouTube.
Hey!
No 4 minute time, Scott.
Oh, Jesus. That was a disaster. Obviously. Obviously, it was
Well,
a
you
disaster.
are our technical wizard, Scott.
Well, I mean, this is the problem, isn't it? That we rely on me for this nonsense.
Scott's blocked. By Facebook, do you mean YouTube?
It should go live in. It should be live now. Can anyone see us?
Yes. Stan's little square is just blank. It's got Stan written in it.
Yeah, to be
And then
fair,
you need
he looks blank. When I look at our connection pieces at the bottom, Stan says offline compared to you and I.
Oh, mine just says normal for Stan.
No worries.
Now he's gone black because it's the soul of his Cathay army now.
This is the beauty of being live, isn't it?
Oh, I've got a little Stan offline thing now on YouTube, so it's gone from black.
Well, I mean, this is what we're aiming for.
Nope, I'm still not there. Oh, I'm there.
Yeah, I can see you there now. You're alive.
No, we've got a little Stan now.
Cool. We're here.
Do we exist?
I'm trying to use a computer. Oh. Have you got the right comments on, Scott? Because it's not pulling through on.
No, I know. I'm trying. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what's happening with it. It was all working fine earlier. Now it's gone horribly wrong.
Fiona can see us all, but no comments.
I don't understand what the hell. Let's see if I can get those comments to work.
Technology.
Technology. Old man staring at clouds.
I feel like we need to get Sam involved in these just to do this.
Well, we probably should, yeah.
I mean, IT is his baby. He should be able to figure it out.
I don't even know how I've got it so wrong.
Nope, that's Facebook comments.
I know.
Careful what you put up, Scott.
It was all going so well. Ish. Well, a very thank you for everyone who's logged in
with us
and listening to me not able to do anything because I'm useless. So thank you for that.
Oh,
there we go.
Is it? No, I think that's the.
No, that's not us.
That's not us. Oh, it's working now.
Have you just stolen someone else's comments?
I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be linking into YouTube. I'm so sorry, everyone, for logging in. This has gone horribly wrong. It don't know. This was working last time, wasn't it? I don't know why it's not working this time. It's exactly the same thing.
Evening, John.
Evening, John. Oh. It's set to work on YouTube. I don't know why it's not working.
Let's figure it out next time and press on.
I can't get out of it. So very apologies that you can't see the chat on the screen. I'll get rid of that so it doesn't get in the way. Oh, well, thank you everyone for logging in and joining us, even though you can't see your own chats, but I can see. I don't know what's going on here.
It's the thought that counts.
It is, well, people do appreciate it's the thought that counts.
Why have I been separated?
I'll tell you what. Let's just
take
look at that page, and then I've also lost that as well. Oh my god!
It's all gone horrifically wrong.
It's all gone horribly wrong.
Looking so good 20 minutes ago.
It was good 20 minutes ago. It was good 20 minutes ago. There we go.
Here we go.
I feel like it all went wrong when Brewis logged in. That's what it was.
Sorry?
Brewis and his goblins.
Someone logged in and destroyed what was going on to us, and I don't know what happened. So I'm very sorry, everyone, that was a mitigated disaster. But it worked earlier, honest. I mean, if you believe that, you believe anything, but genuinely it did work earlier.
Our events are a lot better than our YouTube.
Honest, well, evidently we can run an event, but I can't do a goddamn thing with YouTube. I even tested it earlier and it worked. Oh, well, never mind. I'll get rid of that comment box as well, because that's absolute nonsense. So, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, everyone in chat. Thank you very much for joining us.
Evening.
I mean, you probably all wish you hadn't now, but, you know, you live and learn.
It's part of a fun-filled Friday.
Well, it's a filled something. I'm even going to mess around with how we look while we're on.
Don't mess with things because they will all go wrong.
What could possibly go wrong at this stage? Like, I can't mess it up anymore, can I?
Well, you say that.
We do say that. I mean, honestly, I don't understand. Thank you for joining us, like I said, and good evening, Andy. Good evening, Stan.
Evening again.
I'm so confused. Agenda for this today is that we want to go talk through the pack for Forgotten North 3. Look at the comp that we've decided on slightly different to what we had on the initial pack launch. Announce our calendar for 2026 with some exciting stuff, and then a bit of new exciting news at the bottom that has just come about today. So
let's go.
With that all in mind, and with unerring successful IT, obviously, let's go into the Forgotten North. So, nothing new from the venue. It is where it is. I say nothing new. It's bigger than last time. 60 players, so we'll have both rooms. Our next meeting with the hotel is on Tuesday this week.
Tuesday night, yeah.
Just some final confirmations, etc., which I don't foresee any concerns. It's more just to have a look at all the nice new tables they've got for us and confirm layout of that second room.
Yep. And possible streaming.
And definite streaming. They just need to make it happen. Well, we'll make it happen. I mean, after this, how could it possibly fail?
Well, it might not be us doing it, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll get someone who isn't me to be the lead technician.
Yeah.
And
we might outsource that.
Someone who isn't a confused old man.
Someone competent.
I mean, hopefully someone competent. I seem competent for a while, though.
You can talk the talk, it's fine.
Well, I'm not even sure if I can anymore, to be honest. But hey-ho.
Right.
So,
into the comp.
First thing, we just to remind anybody and anyone who then watches it later, it is fully painted for this event. No unpainted armies allowed. minimum requirements. Although, to be fair, last event, do we only have about 3 out of the 48 were unpainted on the last
It wasn't
event?
many. It
wasn't
under
many.
one hand.
Which I think is positive, and I don't think these days we should be seeing unpainted. The game's been around long enough now as well. At an event level, play unpainted all you want at home, naturally.
Yeah.
Haven't tweaked timings too much. We pushed the start time back a little bit, so people don't need to arrive until 9 for a 9:30 start. And lunch has just sort of gone back 15 minutes. Otherwise, we've kept the 3-hour game 4 just to let people recover from a potentially heavy night. And it's a more tricky scenario potentially as well.
Yeah.
So we will be running on BCP for anyone who hasn't been to Forgotten North before, or anyone who traditionally does new recruit. We obviously always use BCPs, nothing new there. Into the actual meat and potatoes and the stuff that is actually new, different, and interesting for everyone, which will be the comp itself. And is it fair to say we talked long and hard about how much to and do not follow what to and what do not follow the match play, and what changes to make for any armies?
This has been going on since the FAQ came out.
Yeah, it's been a lot of little discussions.
And as you can see on the screen there, what we decided on was, we know it's been taken out of the last pack from the last FAQ from GW. May or may not have been intentional, may or may not have been an error. But regeneration, or the double regen save, as it's been talked about, is not to be taken on moves lost via the unstable rule. As an undead player, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think undead are in a very good position that don't need a double buff.
I can't help but think it wasn't intentional. It certainly doesn't feel right, certainly on certain units which seem even more unkillable than they were previously.
Yeah, there's no need for it.
Next point for the wet undead brethren. Mortis engines and all of their abilities do not stack. So I think the precedence there, nothing else in the game fundamentally stacks. Like caskets don't stack, similar things don't stack.
And Mortis I think GW are they're just digging their heels. They're just digging their heels in and going, we're not updating the legacy.
Yeah. Thank you, John. I think everyone will appreciate. I think most people will agree with the Mortis engines not stacking. I just don't think Vamps need it. Like they're a top tier army regardless.
Yeah, they don't need extra buffs.
They don't need extra. And then, speaking of not stacking or not racking up similar items with one another, we come on to the two things we decided on. Oh my god, this. You know, I said the last one hadn't saved when I was changing those scoring things. The green light points missing off here as well.
The green guy.
Everyone. We'll talk through it, but we'll update the link in the agenda. We seem to be having a bit of an issue here. But Cathay limited to either one balloon or 2 non-character balloons. I think that was the biggest thing we decided on.
Well, 1 character balloon or 2 non-character.
Yes. Maximum of 1 character or 2 non-character balloons.
So you can still take your 2 balloons, but just not with all fully tooled up, all singing, all dancing, because that's too much.
I think when you've got double character balloons, they're just essentially unkillable monstrosities on the table.
And even 1 character balloon and 1 normal balloon is still really strong.
It is really strong, as we've seen at almost every event that they've been at. They've barely lost a game except against other Cathay for the most part.
Yeah.
So with
that, Ying, that's fair enough, but she takes a lot more practice than a balloon with a character on it to use.
Yeah, completely.
They have a lot more click and play.
Yeah.
Especially with the new items coming.
I mean, some of the new items are absolutely insane. And I think this will certainly go some way.
Yes, John, totally praise be, and we are your Lord and Saviours.
Yeah. I mean, clearly,
the whole Trinity here.
There's a good chance, with hindsight, I've been operating on 2 different packs at the same time, which is a concern for my sanity.
Is that because the Green Knight's not on there?
Yeah.
I was putting in the group chat. I was like, I'm sure we discussed the Green Knight. I'm sure it was in a pack I read the other day.
I even sent. It's in the pack I sent you guys.
Yeah.
Well, this is the 5th change, as everyone can probably guess. It involves the Green Knight.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we also mentioned the fact that we've stopped Cathay cannons and the debuff from their movement stacking.
Yeah.
Which again, I think is another thing that is just common sense, and I think everyone can agree.
I think it's uniformly agreed.
Players agree with it as well, to be fair.
But onto the Green Knight, we've gone on several different ideas with this one, but in the end we've decided to keep it clean, keep it simple. He cannot charge on the turn he appears.
Yeah. I think that's the smoothest fix for the Green Knight. I think he's...
Well, we looked at that, or we looked at points if he dies, but we thought doing the charge thing makes it easier, and I think it's a simpler change and easier to rule.
Especially on our boards where we've got 3 pieces of natural terrain.
And almost every deployment zone has some natural terrain in it, so the Green Knight could be a particularly problematic thing to deal with, to be fair.
Yeah, and we didn't want to ban him, but we think this is it gives you play against him.
Yeah, because that's what we need. That's what you always need, isn't it? You need play into or counter players, but not be. You still want to be able to bring your toys, don't you?
Yeah. We've tried not to keep. We've tried to keep true and not ban anything outright.
Yeah, and I think the solution that other comps have gone, whether you get half points if you kill him once, is canny.
There's a few different options that work for him.
He still then appears on a 3-up from turn 1 and charges wherever the hell he wants.
Some armies can't really deal with that.
Aye, it's a problem, like a serious problem. So
yeah,
I think the solution that we came up with then was he can't charge on the turn he appears, which I think is totally fine.
He's still worth taking.
Yeah, well, he then becomes a discussion point, at least, doesn't he? That do you go with him, or do you go with a second, like a second Baron or a Paladin or something like that? Like he's at least no longer an auto intake by any stretch.
But they're the 5.
They're the 5
changes.
Actual comps, isn't it? And I think it's as light a touch as we can do, but still addressing the Cathay problem, tweaking the Green Knight problem, and toning down some of the undead problem.
Yeah, toning down the VCs just a little bit.
Yeah. And I mean, unfortunately, the innocent Tomb Kings got hit by that double regen nerf, even though we were undeserving of it. And it was those nasty, evil, wet dead that needed the touch.
Instead of the wet undead, we call them the moist undead. Everyone loves that word.
Moist
fellas down there.
Some of them are
moist
just a little bit moist.
I think if you talk about moist and gentle touches, we'll get banned from YouTube.
Yeah, people could misconstrue what we're talking about.
You name the whole book to the moist counts.
You're confused. There's no actual vampire count in a vampire count, Army.
And join Andy's other channel for more stories like this.
That's Andy work chat, it's fine.
Where he just logs on and talks filth.
At least I don't play filth.
I think, I think then following from that, hopefully the rest of the pack is actually correct. And I can only apologise.
Yeah. The only other change is the baggage common sense change to scoring.
Yes, that no single unit can score more than one objective. Otherwise, you get some absolute madman taking a huge unit and plonking it in the middle of the board. I don't know who would do that.
Like a certain Tomb King player.
I don't know who would do such glorious plays. But I think we've obviously played at Toy Soldier, which was a phenomenal event, didn't have this in, and I think it played into the hands of certain armies by being able to score more than one objective with each unit.
Yeah.
Myself included. Like it was there, so I absolutely utilised it.
Yeah.
I kind of just feel like it's a bit of an oversight.
Yeah. I think it's just one of those things.
It's an odd one. So at least I think this is the right change. Like we're all confident with the change that we'll put in place for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing that we've put in the pack there is just a reiteration of baggage trains, and that fundamentally for shooting they don't really exist.
Yep.
Yes, you can't build a 6 foot high one and hide.
Yeah, I suppose then the next big thing to talk about is that, just contrary to our original pack, we having attended a GT on the 6-0 tournament, have very quickly decided that it is not for us.
No, it is
There
not.
wasn't enough of a gap. Was it 1 point between first and eighth or something stupid?
Yeah.
Which, for a 5-game GT, you should not have
It just feels
a
bad.
result of 1 point differentiating first to eighth.
Our hope that it would condense the field very much came to pass, but too much.
Yeah. Our hope of it condensing the field, but our fear of it condensing it too far came true.
Now, I think some people could argue that we've maybe pulled the trigger a bit too quick on this one, but I think we're all confident to say, having played through a 5-man event at 6-0, it is not. It just didn't feel right, and I think the 20-0 system is a better version of.
Yeah, especially when
6-0 is felt like a bad version of the 20-0.
For Toy Soldier was 38, and we're looking at 60. So you could have the top 20 within a point of each other.
It's just nonsense. Like, I mean, to be honest, like, thank you for the experience of Toy Soldier, which solidified our thought process. Because without attending that GT, we wouldn't have come up with some of the changes for ours, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, no, it was a good.
Didn't feel like 6-0s either.
Sorry?
And there would have been like a 16-4 or 17-3.
Yeah, some of the 6-0s just weren't 6-0s, though, were they?
Yeah,
like I think I had one. It wasn't. It didn't feel like I'd smashed somebody.
But some of the draws didn't feel like a draw either. You thought you'd won, even though you hadn't.
Yeah. So I think then the thing to point out about the 20-0 scoring that we are adopting is it is the current WTC scoring system and brackets, and it does start with smaller brackets, then widens, and then drops back down.
All right, Chris.
Evening, Chris. So we've had some technical difficulties, Chris, so you can't see any of the chat on the screen. Apologies if you're just joining or anybody else. But they're there, and we do appreciate you being here.
Yeah. So it's non-linear brackets.
It's non-linear brackets, which I just think, again, is more interesting. And what you'll see at the top end, to get a 20-0, you really have to earn a 20-0.
Yeah. And we have made sure that every game it is possible to get a 20-0.
It is. It is feasible on every game. It is challenging, as it should be, to get a 20-0.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of our big wins end up being in the 18-2 category.
Yeah. 19.
I think a lot will depend on objectives.
Oh, yeah, 100%
You can almost get hammered, but if you get the objectives, you will pull that back around quite quick.
Yeah. Which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's one of the
King of the Hill, John.
Not ever doing King of the Hill.
That
is an undead of a myth.
Look, undead are allowed to have fun as well. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
They're not.
You have fun with undead.
We'll very shortly get there with the chosen few scenarios. Unfortunately, King of the Hill is not there, but I think deep down will want it to be.
They haven't. I think that's the last major change in the pack.
It didn't. On the last pack we put out, didn't have King of the Hill in either, but it was in the original pack, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, until we tried a game and we're like, no.
We played a game with King of the Hill, and I was using them at the Royal Horse, wasn't I? And it was just
I don't even think we played it. I think we deployed and we're like, yeah, this isn't going to work.
no, we didn't. We didn't play it. I put the horse down, and you went, "Well, there's no point playing this game." I went, that's fair.
Yeah,
I think we did objective one in the middle instead.
Yeah, we did.
I think we all experienced King of the Hill at Toy Soldier, and I don't think any of us had a positive experience.
I had a lovely time, to be honest.
I'll rephrase that. I don't think all parties involved in the game had a good time.
I just parked a unit on it, and it couldn't move.
Yeah, no one's getting 80 Toon Kings off them. Or if you do, by that point, they've already got like 800 points or something ridiculous.
Yeah, was it 100 per game turns? Or player turns, so what? It's 200 every round. It's nonsense.
Yeah, 1,200 points.
Yeah. But happy with the 20-0 system that we've essentially taken from WTC. I think it's a fair system. Gives everyone a chance to score big.
It worked well. The brackets are good. The points are good.
I like the flex that the brackets give. Like 200 in the middle, and then gets wider the higher up you go, which I think is a good thing.
It will do what we were hoping the 6-0 did, of condensing it in the middle, but a big win will be so valuable.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
And we'll hopefully only see a couple of 20-0s.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
You'll see many.
Say this, and I mean it in the right way, the less 20-0s, the better the whole event.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I feel the 20-0s you'll see will be in rounds 1 and 2.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, which should be the case as people get closer to playing equal power armies and equal capability players, etc. And with any event, like, round 1 draw is big.
Yeah.
So, anything to say that we haven't said on the score? Or any questions from anyone in the chat, or anyone to slag us off for changing our mind, which is fair? Hopefully everyone agrees. I haven't missed anything for you guys, have I?
Yeah. Ultimately, the changes we've made are, we feel like, for the benefit of the tournament. We've not made any of these decisions lightly, especially at this stage.
It's hopefully just to improve the player experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody wants a feels bad moment. So, I know John's going to be upset because there's not a King of the Hill there. But...
means you have to play properly like a Toon King player.
Nice people play Toon Kings.
Who? Liam. Liam's got Toon Kings. I'll give you Liam.
All right,
you're just not accepting John or me or
Cropper now's doing Toon Kings.
Yeah, Cropper. Honestly, we just
Cropper,
keep
really
more nice people.
Ash, basically, you've missed the changes to the comp. Nothing that would surprise you.
Green Knight can't charge the turn he comes out, Pash, because you upset me, so now everybody has to suffer.
Scott also admitted he's a horrible, horrible person.
That didn't happen. That's not true. I'm a lovely person.
Oh, you admitted that on episode 1.
That can't be true. I'm the nice one.
I'm
going to do taking bad army, nasty armies. I'm such a nice person.
We've gone to WTC scoring. They're the big headlines.
Honestly, Liam, you're right. Pash ruins everything for everyone.
Northerners, that's what it is.
I'll get lost, you. Scenario 1, though. I'd say Pash he ruins it for everyone that doesn't come.
He'll play Cathay next. It's Pash.
That'll be next. Domination, first game, I think, is a nice way to start the event.
What I will say with the maps, some of the maps make the scenery look close together, but on a table, they really don't.
Yes, the maps are representative of where they will be. They're not size.
They're not scale appropriate.
They're not scale appropriate. As we've discovered by my inability to get the chat on the screen or even start live, there are noticeable limitations to
our technical abilities.
And the saddest part is I can't even pass it off because these two are no better.
Whoa. true, but
Harsh but true. That's what you're saying. But no, and the other thing I will say, and give a bit of again another kudos to Toy Soldier. We've stolen their. David was more than helpful to send us their scoring sheet, which you've included in the pack, mission by mission as well.
which was really helpful at Toy Soldier.
Incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
So I even
Really
think the
good.
missions where you don't score every turn, like this one, for example, having the first player 1, player 2 strategic location scoring, even just let you tick off what turn you're on.
Yeah.
Maybe even keep a track of, are you happy with what's going on the board? That sort of thing.
Mhm.
So pretty nice and easy to start off with, though. It's effectively battle line, but with that bit of extra end game scoring.
Yeah.
800-point variance, like swing if you get all of dominate. If you can table your opponent and take domination.
Yeah.
I feel that's the only way you get in a 20-0.
Pretty much, yeah. You've got to get a 20-0 on this one. You've got to really smash your opponent and take every possible point.
At minimum, there's 2,900 points on the board.
I mean, there's a lot of points on the board with domination, to be fair. I mean, you're taking 2,000 points, the 800 points for the quarters, the general, the BSB.
Well, minimum, because you not have
that's what I mean, minimum 2,900.
Yeah.
But if you add in a BSB and some banners, like there's well over 3,000 points on the board available. But I think we all agree this was a nice way to start the event.
Yeah.
From a scenario.
Nice and easy.
Then we're going to Andy's favourite scenario.
Yeah, TNT style.
You just like the map, don't you?
I love the map.
I love this map as well.
This map was a lot of fun to play on when we were building the maps. Led to some.
One of the most enjoyable games I had at Toy Soldier was on this map with Nick.
Well, that was because he deployed really aggressively and you could bully him.
He took a null. It wasn't my fault.
So, strategic locations 2 and special feature.
Yeah. So again, terrain looks closer than it actually is, but it's about as completely mirrored as we give or take can get it, which I think is a positive thing as well. So terrain should have an impact, but not control the game.
It makes you picking your deployment zone not an obvious choice.
Agreed. And can I counter those green knights? There's some places where there is not a lot of natural objectives from him running out of. Thanks, Ian. Yeah. We will be talking about that at the end, towards the end. So thank you very much. Again, though, points on the board. What 60 per player turn? There's enough to get a 20-0.
Yeah,
I think this one's quite an interesting map and an interesting deployment zone. I think this one, I say benefits because there's strengths and weaknesses to all the different maps for the different types of armies, but I think a good avoidance list can do quite well on this map, to be fair. Although it won't get the objectives as easily.
I think a lot of people could make an error in picking what deployment side.
No, I don't disagree. To be fair, when you and I played, or when you and I played, Andy, and I chose sides, went to deployed and thought, crap. Decision was wrong.
Was that when we did the Monster Mash one?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that was just.
I can't remember.
Ruined my life.
I think as well, now that you can choose to go second, it's much better for these kind of missions.
Yeah, when you're grabbing at the end. And the other thing to note is that this special feature in the middle will be a tower.
Yeah, but unoccupiable.
Yeah. It'll be impassable, but it will look like an actual tower. Because they are all painted.
It's a wizard's tower.
It's a wizard's tower that you're not allowed in. A South Masters. That would be lovely. Yeah, and then into finishing off day one was possibly my favourite map, to be honest.
Your drunken straight lines.
Yeah, because it's not the old straight lines of was it meeting engagement it used to be called?
Yeah, I used to love
Yeah.
meeting engagement.
Like this one, you still have 24 apart. It's got that off-center diagonal deployment, and I also like Strategic Locations 3. I think it's a good map setup, and leads to it's every time we've practiced this one's led to a good game.
Yeah, so
And
it's
the only thing I'd
always
always rather with this is if I was an 18, they were 24 apart.
It really
Just to
spread them
make
across
that
the board.
wider spread.
Yeah.
I like them being that close because it forces a bit of engagement.
It can be. I think this one can be a bit of a bloodbath, and I think where we've placed the terrain on this map, hopefully people see it. It can get quite tricky and challenging quite quickly, depending on where you go.
Yeah.
Again, the scoring sort of table is on every page for every game.
Every mission, yeah.
So we will provide colour copies of the pack for every attendee. I mean, assuming I can achieve that at the rate I'm going. Into day 2, gents.
Yeah, this is a funny one.
Yeah, again, hopefully, I think what everyone will see from the deployment is this is the reason why the Green Knight can't charge on the time he comes up, because every deployment zone essentially has a natural feature in, and there's 3 on the board, so he has a lot of
options
to come out. I wouldn't be surprised if the Green Knight was a popular fella, just based on the maps and the guaranteed terrain we have. And Andy's favourite feature, baggage train.
Everyone loves the baggage train. Yeah. Which some of the ones we've seen look amazing, though.
Oh, was it Mark's?
Was it Mark you played?
Yeah, Mark who played Beastman. His baggage train was incredible. I know we weren't playing baggage train Toy Soldier, but the model he built for it and the conversion, the paint job, it was remarkable. It was really, really nice.
I hate to say it, but Bruce's baggage train's lovely.
Bruce's baggage train is very, very cool.
I can't believe that's true.
Because he's such a bad person, you just can't accept it.
I mean, he doesn't quite make you look good, but he's not far off.
Whoa. It's the nicest thing you said to me.
You can frame it.
I know.
But there will be the award for nicest baggage train.
Yeah, I think that's the one to point out at this stage. This is one of the things I'm most looking forward to, is seeing what people do with the baggage train. I think, not myself, but good painters and modelers can do really, really interesting things with the baggage train. So that should be really cool to see, hopefully. But yeah, an award for best baggage train. So yeah, another bit of prize support, which is always positive. The more prize support we can give out, the better.
And then on to the final one.
Strategic locations for close quarters, give or take a battle line, but with the most objectives in there.
Or if John wants, King of the Water.
King of the Water. It's like King of the Hill. This was originally King of the Hill, wasn't it?
This was King of the Hill.
Actually, on our first iteration of maps, this was King of the Hill. And then the hill and the water swapped places when we realised that this was a terrible, terrible idea.
It's against the core rules for place and terrain, but it makes the game very spicy with having dangerous right in the middle of the board.
Yeah, and I know the rest of our maps do pretty much conform to the terrain rules, but this was a purpose one that we purposely broke that rule on this one, didn't we? Because that dangerous terrain in there is very fun.
Yeah, it changes the game quite a bit, more than you would think, especially with the 4 locations.
Yeah. And again, position of scenery relevant to those 4 location markers were is thought out. It's there for a reason.
Yeah.
And should
Like we
hopefully
don't just throw these things together.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we throw a lot of stuff, like a lot of things
Maps,
together, as in everything IT related, but the maps were all well thought out.
Yeah, we've spent our time doing maps rather than learning IT.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I'd nailed it as well, so I'm super disappointed in myself.
You're overconfident, Scott. That's what did it.
It's the hubris, isn't it? Hubris before a fall. And then just sort of a bit to finish on there. The awards that we'll be dishing out: first place, second place, and third. The wooden spoon, as ever. The lowest ranked player will get a free ticket to the next Forgotten North event that they want to come to.
Mm-hmm.
Best army, which is me. I really enjoyed voting on this one the last time. I think you guys will probably agree that was some really difficult choices at the last.
It was so hard. It was really hard to pick.
Some really, really well painted armies. Like, God, what we had about 6 to choose from, I think, at the end, and we got it down to, and they were just all incredible. So that one, always a good award. Best individual model, again, it's nice to celebrate a particularly lovely monster or bit of artillery, something just really well painted.
It's the most important thing.
You need happy hour confirmation.
John, we're going to confirm it on Tuesday night, but we've got no reason to suspect it won't be happening.
Don't worry, that Friday night, John, if that Friday night's not on, I will go mental.
I mean, fair, the prices up here are generally happy hour for most people from further south. Anyway.
I'm confident that it's still $2.50 a pint of Tetley's. Honestly, what more do you need to know? It's worth coming down. It's worth coming to the event just for the Friday.
The games are
event's kind of irrelevant once you've had a night on 250 pints. Best baggage that we mentioned, and then I think one of my personal favourite awards, the favourite opponent award. This one's always interesting, and I think last time there was 2 people got 5 out of 5, and 1 person with 4 out of 5. So it was a really hotly contested one as well.
Yeah, then the person that got, I think Gary didn't get because he got last place, didn't he? So he got the free tickets, so he didn't win the favourite opponent, did he?
So the tiebreaker for favourite opponent is the highest finisher would get it if there was a tie. So Todd got it last time.
It was Warrior Todd.
Because he was all about faith and steel. Guy's a madman. And then just a little bit of clarity of what you need to be the best army. It's not just about painting, but you must have been painted by yourself. It must be at least be battle ready, and then some conversions. It doesn't have to be the best painted army there per se. It just has to strike us as the best army. It is voted by us, but we really appreciate people coming and giving us their opinion as well. It did sway us a little bit last time, I think, didn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
But just onto this for their money.
Onto this final point, and this is actually really important. The add-ons are still available on Eventbrite for rooms and the Saturday night meal, but we'll have to close that on the 2nd of October?
3rd. It does say end of September in the pack, because it was waiting to be confirmed, but it is now the 3rd of October for all add-ons to close.
So if anyone needs an additional room or wants to join us for the Saturday night meal or wants dice or anything like that, jump on Eventbrite and get those ordered.
Yeah.
I will send out reminders over the next couple of weeks as well.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. Naturally, I would because it's part of our event, but I couldn't recommend the Saturday night enough for anyone who wasn't at the last one. Like, it was an absolute blast. And again, a 3-course carvery for 20 quid is just ridiculous. And we're very pleased with the quality of the dice as well. So if you do want more of that, get in there because they're very cool. But that goes for everything, doesn't it? The dice, the token, the templates. Sorry, yeah. The rooms, everything will close on the 3rd of October. So if you want anything like that, please get in there.
After that, we can't guarantee anything.
Yeah, after we might still be able to get some. The hotel will. Oh, sorry, dog's going insane. We'll need to have everything clarified to them, so please do jump on that for anyone who wants any of the extras. And then the other ones, these kind of irrelevant bits, but mainly to say everything will cut off that isn't released by the start of November or the end of October, technically, which is also when lists must be updated to BCP. We didn't really stress on that during at the start of the pack, but by the end of October, all lists must be in BCP so that we can then do a list check and a live draw is the intention as well.
Yeah. Again, we'll be sending out reminders, so if you can make sure you haven't got Eventbrite in your junk email, it would really help.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I just had outrageous cramp in my leg. It was incredibly painful. Oh.
So that's November out the way. What comes after that, Mr. Reed?
I think that's it. So what we can announce now is we now have confirmed dates for the 2026 calendar for a lot
Which is a very busy calendar.
Sorry?
It's going to be a busy calendar next year.
2026 is going to be crazy. Talking to people who are looking at getting stuff up and running. I don't want to steal anyone's thunder, but that's going to be very exciting. The already confirmed events, 2026 is going to be busy.
It's going to be a big
probably
year.
always go to an event every other week.
You honestly, you could go like all the time. It'll be
as long as you don't have a family and a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would need not to have one of those and definitely to have the other one of those.
Yeah.
So the Forgotten North GTs for next year.
So get a pen if you haven't got one.
Will be on the 9th and 10th of May for the early GT. So Forgotten North 4 will be 9th and 10th of May. Those tickets will go on sale on the 4th of October once we close this event. So if anyone does want early tickets, that's when they'll go live. They'll go live at 10 a.m. on the 4th.
10 a.m.
They say 4th of October, lots and lots of notice if people do want to get early tickets. God knows how fast they'll sell out this time.
Yeah, we're putting them on early to just get it done, get it out the way. It did go really quickly last time.
Out next year as well, so putting it out there. Like this one as well, people were wanting to secure their ticket but didn't want to get their hotel room, etc. that early with such a big payout. I think that'll be absolutely fine. They'll stay open until much closer to the event.
Yeah, obviously getting the combo deal will work out slightly cheaper than getting them separately, but you will be able to buy your event tickets in October and then buy your accommodation after Christmas.
Yeah. And then Forgotten North 5, the second GT of the year next year, will be pretty much the same weekend we have it this year, is the 14th and 15th of November. And tickets for that will obviously announce much closer to much closer time. After Forgotten North 4.
Yeah, probably after May.
But just like this year, we'll have GT in May on the 9th and 10th and GT in November on the 14th and 15th. Just for those people who are looking to try to confirm their calendar for next year, because as we talked about and alluded to, 2026 is a crazy year.
And now the special news, the secret news.
Well, secret news, I'll let the first bit, let Andy sort of release a little bit of information on his little brainchild.
Yep,
so
his
one
baby.
of the first 2 weekends of July, so either the 4th and 5th or 11th and 12th, I think it is, will be Forgotten North on tour. We're going to our favourite place for July holidays. We're going to Derby. And doing a narrative weekend for the 2 days. Because who doesn't love a narrative event?
So in its early infancy now, it's safe to say, but there will be a story-driven 2-day event, and it'll be held in Boards and Swords in Derby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though I always call it swords and boards because
I know what you do. That's why I sort of
play
stepped
swords
in
and
and
board
said,
warriors. Everyone's got a sword and a board.
everyone's got
It's
a
not my
board and a
fault.
sword.
They spelt their venue wrong. That's not my fault.
But the details and the flesh will be added later.
But
Yeah.
again, we just want to announce that something we are looking to get. It's in the process. It'll be announced in hopefully the next few weeks as we get it all sorted. But it's looking to be one of the first 2 weekends of July.
Liam was just said about.
Oh bloody hell, Jesus! You and Andy battling out for bloody weekends. I'll let you guys. You guys can fight to the death.
And this is why we're announcing everything now to get it in the diaries, because
Honestly, mental. Like 2026 will be crazy. But narrative event should be a good laugh. Hopefully, we don't clash with, or not. We're trying not to clash and not overload the pool. But yeah, that a story-driven narrative. I think it offers a different kind of event to a GT.
yeah.
Well, hopefully, if we go early, if Liam goes late, hopefully,
We're
the
going
two
to
venues there in July, which is a winner.
I'm more than happy to do the trip to Derby twice, to be honest.
It's not a bad trip down, is it?
No, and there's a really nice pub that we like to play darts in.
We do like playing darts in a certain pub.
Oh, not
That's
very
probably
good.
the closest we've come
Apparently.
back to Derby.
Well, even worse at darts than we are at Warhammer. So
That is true.
it is true.
But we're hoping to have that firmed up in the next couple of days.
So they hear back from Ian, we'll put the dates in and we'll put it out as like confirmed date.
Yeah, we'll maybe even hold off until we get that confirmed date before we put the official sort of Facebook post up about all of our dates, that the full calendar can actually get announced and put out there. But let us know when you do get that date as well, though, Liam, because we'll absolutely, like I say, we'll love a trip to Derby. Good little good venue, but it is always hotter than hell.
Yeah, but the venue to there always looks after you.
Boards and Swords.
Lovely venue.
Really good venue. And access is incredible. Like, Derby from a location point is really good.
Yeah. For those that haven't been, when you go in, if you park on the right, you don't get the sun in the afternoon, so your car's not as hot.
That is giving it away now, people are going to park where I'd like to park my car.
And then on to the last bit of news. Today's excitement.
Yeah, the really exciting news that happened today was, and thank you to everyone in the chat who did vote for us, but Forgotten North has won the bid, and we will be hosting the Masters at the end of the 2025 scoring season, which we are incredibly proud to announce. Absolutely blown away that we've been voted on by you guys to host the event. And
to give a bit of background for the people that aren't aware what it actually is and might be, the Masters is the top 24 people, and then if they decline a ticket, it goes down the rankings based on old world rankings.
Yeah.
And those power game and filthy mofos turn up to decide who's the filthiest of them all.
I can't help but feel that was a bit of an attack on my good self there. That's only because you played Lizardman this year and didn't qualify.
But what we're also doing, because we're well aware that things like this can have the perception of being a closed door old boys club event, alongside the 24 player Masters event, we will be running the Masters Open, which will go on sale to anyone can come, and it'll just be a 24 man 5-game GT.
Yeah.
Running at the exact same time, playing the same missions, so you can watch the Masters games between your games, whatever you want.
So, some few bits to say about the Masters, on top of the fact that we're incredibly proud to launch it, and like really good summary of how the hell you get into that stand, to be fair. I will attempt to amend the information and put a link into All World Rankings for anyone who isn't aware of it. It's an amazing resource. If you're interested in the competitive scene or want to see some of the competitive army lists that do quite well, etc. as well.
And for upcoming tournaments, it's a great resource.
Upcoming tournaments as well, because they all go on there through BCP and whatnot as well, don't they? So it's a fantastic resource. That will be held on the 10th and 11th of January. Same venue as our GTs. There'll be the same deals on rooms, etc. That will be squaring up with the hotel again when we're there this Tuesday to confirm.
There should be a happy hour as well for John.
There will be a happy hour, which is worth coming up for on the Friday night as well.
The big thing to mention about it. Sorry, Andy.
There's still a few months for those who do want to attend the Masters to get their event wins in to try and climb up the rankings.
Rankings cut off on the weekend of the 6th and 7th of December for anyone who's got events planned before that. That's when the rankings cut off is. And at that point, we will start contacting the 24 qualifiers to confirm their attendance. We hope to get that boxed off within Monday to Friday. And then we aim to put the open tickets on sale on the 13th of December.
Yep. So it's only a 4-week turnaround and at Christmas. There's nothing we can do with that. It's just the timings that we've had to go for.
Sorry it is such a tight turnaround, but Masters has to be held in January and February, and this is the weekend that we've plumped for.
I managed to secure the hotel amongst everything else.
The hotel and everything else. So,
but by putting it out there, we hope that if you're interested, you know the Open's going to be there. Squirrel away your pennies now.
Yeah, I think I'm so looking forward to being able to run an Open event alongside the Masters event.
So I think that was a really important bit.
I think so, and I think it opens up that high end of the competitive scene for people who aren't interested or haven't experienced it to kind of be involved in it, even though they're not directly involved. I think that's a really good thing. And Chris, people can come and observe if you don't get a ticket for the Open. I think there'll probably be a bit of a carrot not to have too many people crowding around tables, etc. But we will have space for people to be able to come in.
And again, we're also in negotiations and trying to arrange to get it live streamed as well.
Yeah.
We'll hope to have a game live streamed every round.
Along with
it also helps in finances, because obviously if you're travelling up just for the Masters, it's a lot of petrol for some people. But if you're going up for the Masters and someone you know is going to the Open, it makes it a lot more affordable for everybody having the two events.
Yeah, that's the aim, isn't it? To make the hobby as accessible to as many people as possible.
Yeah,
because we know the plastic's not cheap, so we'll try and make everything else as helpful as we can.
Exactly,
plastic crack is not cheap, is it?
You can share a room if one of you is in the Masters and one's in the Open. It opens it up, and again, we'll be having a Saturday night meal. It'll essentially be a Forgotten North event, but half of it will be an invitational.
Yeah, comp for that as well will be confirmed by the collective chairpersons of sort of UK, Wales, Scotland, Ireland teams to finalise that pack. Will be putting our word escapes us.
We'll be deciding the maps, but we'll be handed the comp and the missions.
We'll put a comp proposal forward to the chairs, and they will effectively decide how much they want to tweak that and what they want to go with. I'm hoping it'll be as a light a comp as possible. Overall, I think less is more. But
I think, results dependent and November dependent, it'll be very much what we'll put forward for November.
But yeah, we will confirm, we'll be able to confirm that and get all the details out as fast as possible. Now that we know that we are the winning host, and I can confirm the different things with the various chairs.
Yeah,
but
pricing won't be much different to any other event, if any. The only way the prices will change is if the hotel change their prices.
Super Bowl Sunday is always February, John, because I will also
it's February. I've already checked that. I checked that before I put the bid in.
I mean, I'm not wearing one today, which I feel weird about, but as everyone who knows is aware, I am a fan of American football, which I'm sure is a shock.
I think Super Bowl Sunday is the 8th.
Of
The
Feb.
week after. Yeah.
But yeah, like again, I know we've said it multiple times, super excited about the Masters, incredibly proud to be hosting it. But it also then effectively means we have in the calendar the forthcoming Forgotten North 3 in November. It is then the Masters weekend on the 10th and 11th of January of 2026. We then have Forgotten North 4, May 9th and 10th. We then have the Forgotten North narrative on the road in Derby. Early July, dates to be confirmed. And then at the back end of the year, we will have Forgotten North 5 GT held November 14th and 15th. So an incredibly busy 2026, especially around all of the other incredible events around the country that I know are busy getting organised as well, and that we will be trying our best to attend as many as possible.
We may attend and play in some events as well.
I know there's some amazing events already organised, and there's more getting organised, and I think 2026 is going to be an amazing year to be involved in the hobby, to be honest.
It's going to be a bumper.
I think it's going to be a really, really good year to be involved in the old world. And the game's in a really good place overall. And I think that shows by how many events are going live and how popular it's been, and just the engagement in the community.
Comps are really, there's not massive comp pages like there used to be in age,
No.
like page and a half of comp. There's not that extent anymore.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that there's so many events, but we're not cannibalising each other.
Yeah, some of the attendances have been incredible. I mean, coming up in October, you've got the Welsh Open, which I think is going to be up to about 75 people. It's going to be really big. They've got the whole of Firestorm, I think. It's that'll be amazing.
Coventry
coming up on the same weekend that we're attending, which I think is up to 40 people. So that's like 150 people, like 100, better part of 125 people at two events that we're aware of, never mind any other regional events. So I think a lot to be excited about for the hobby in general. And then I think the other point, just from a channel point of view, is in approximately less than 3 weeks now, is it? Roughly 3 weeks, I will be attending the WC World Team Championships as part of Team England. And then after that, we will probably have a lot of videos and stuff. I will try to vlog it as much as I can, although, again, as we've discovered today, IT is not my strong point. But I'm trying, and I will learn, and we will...
But there are people there that do know how to do it better.
There are lots of people there, particularly Richie, who knows how to do it a lot better than I, so I will probably pick his brains significantly on the way to or from it. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
But we will get out a
But
fair
we will
bit
get
of
some content out
we've got
about
planned.
it and around it, and bore people with that, or even to give people an insight into sort of the teams aspect of Warhammer, which I think is just a bit of a different game as well.
And just the whole experience for
I'm really
people around.
really looking forward to it. It should be incredible. The second last of thing I'll be attending this year, this 2025, as it currently stands. I think
bound to be something else we attend. Something going to appear
probably. I mean, I'll attend any event that I can get to be fair, as long as I can get time off work and get a green light from the missus. Who normally gives a green light just get rid of us for a weekend, let's be honest.
Can't blame her.
No.
But we'll obviously, there's been a lot of information here. We'll get things out on Facebook and...
Yeah. The pack is linked in the description. We'll also put it live on Facebook. The one in the description currently is evidently an error because it doesn't have the green light point on, but I will amend that and then get that out. But yeah, dates-wise, we'll confirm the narrative as fast as we possibly can, and then get all of those out and pinned on Facebook, and we'll share it on YouTube again, just as a little short. But my goodness, like,
I'm assuming Ian's been off for the last 2 days. I'm hoping it's his weekend in. So if he replies in the morning, we can then get that date booked in almost straight away.
So we're looking at what again? This November, then January, then May, July, and then back to November for organised events. So no shortage of events we're hosting, and certainly not shortage of events around the country. So we could really.
I've just got to say, I'm thankful to everyone here, because we wouldn't be doing 4 events next year if it wasn't for the love and support everyone out there had shown us.
Honestly, you couldn't have summed that up any better, Stan. Like, we set out to create sort of a gaming community and run events as a bit of a pipe dream, and sort of took a punt and got all the mats, the train sorted. And, like, thank you so much to everyone. To me, like, this is just amazing. Like, I love running events, and I speak for us all when we enjoy them so much. Thank you very much.
It's been amazing. It blows us away every time I think about it.
Aye, like,
we haven't really been doing it for that long. I think we've done events before, but Forgotten North's been doing events for, when was the first one? What's that? 16 months ago?
October last year.
So now just about a year. Event number 3 now, and we're looking at doing this many events and more next year, which is incredible. So thank you very much for that.
And if you guys keep supporting them, we'll keep pushing them out.
Thanks, guys. Like, honestly, the support means everything. Because without the support from you guys, we just would not be able to do it. And we love doing it. The community is an incredible place. The people in the community is incredible, and we'll try doing it as much as we possibly can. And I think that is actually successfully through the agenda.
Yeah, before we start crying.
Take away all the IT problems, and before we keep slavering on to say thank you, but seriously, thank you.
It wouldn't be us without IT problems, though, wouldn't it?
I mean, honestly, one of these days,
that's what people log in early for.
Just to see the carnage that's occurring when I try to do IT. I mean, what can I say other than sorry? It's like a live comedy show as well. There's an informative piece of all world content.
And then 3 old men shaking their fists at clouds.
But with that in mind, I think we'll wish everyone a good night and say, like, thank you so much, guys. And hopefully see you at multiple events next year.
Yep. And this year.
Yeah. Certainly. We're T-minus 2 and a bit months now to Forgotten North 3. Well, Chris. I mean, that is fair point. I probably should drop several of you guys a message to come and just fix all this nonsense for us. But thank you very much. And I think with that, we'll wish everyone good night and say thank you very much for joining the stream.
Speak to you soon.
Thank you very much, everyone, and thanks for
joining.